everybody. Welcome to Patra's Happy Place. Today is Sunday morning. This is going to be the 26th of January. And I wanted to take a few minutes and go over some of the things that I purchased. Yeah, I went ahead and got some more yarn, but I have a purpose. Of course, obviously, the obvious is going to be using it. But there's other reasons why I purchase yarn. And one of the reasons I wanted to purchase these particular items was to be able to show differences in the different yarns. I will link Lynette from Charm Grammy Crochet, her channel. She has been doing a series of yarn comparisons. She's been doing the workhorse yarns, and I have been enjoying that thoroughly. She goes over every little detail, and she's going to be wrapping it up here, and she's going to be doing some finalizations on her yarn comparisons. The ones that I want to compare are similar, but they're not necessarily the workhorse yarns. So the first thing that I looked at, now I'm not going to actually do the comparisons today, I just want to show what I purchased, is I have been hearing a lot of people, especially right now, Sandy from Crochet A, she is doing a couple projects with Hygge yarn. And so I found this in my Walmart. Okay, it's just the regular Hygge yarn, and this colorway is the powder. Anyway, I saw this, and I have been looking at it for a long time. I've never bought any of the Hygge yarn. And she's been making her campfire cardies, and I am just loving them. So, I went ahead and bought one. But the other day, this would have been on Monday, I was in Hobby Lobby, and I was picking up my other haul, which you have seen because I have already shown them. But, I saw two other yarns, and I took pictures of them because they were very interesting. And I went back yesterday and I bought this because this is the Romantique. This is their Hobby Lobby, the Yarn Bee yarn. Now, I saw this and immediately thought of the Hygge, and so I'm going to do a yarn comparison between these two. So therefore I needed to buy them, of course. Now I already see some differences, but we're going to go over them together. Well, the other picture that I took was of another very unique yarn that I wanted to share with you all in a different review, and this is called Creatively Colorful. And I just found this so beautiful, and the colorway is unique. I just think it's amazing. So I'm going to do a yarn review of this Creatively Colorful for you. On top of the ones that I already got earlier this past week, the Dazzling and the Warm and Cozy. Okay, so I'll be having some yarn reviews coming up later, maybe this week, we'll see. So I did another yarn haul at Michael's. Now, they were not having their $20 off every $50 purchased. Instead, they were having first they were still having their Impeccable yarn on sale for $1.99. Then they had a 20% off. So I had to buy some more. I had been looking at this particular yarn, and I think I might have bought one skein just to kind of see what it was like. But let me show you. I went ahead and bought 5 total of this Impeccable, and I just think the colors are just lovely. They remind me of a meadow, and it's called Fresh Lilac, and I just have lilacs are just they're so beautiful. Of course, purple and green. You know I love purple and green. So that is what I got at Michael's, just 5 of those. And come on, for $8. $8. You can't beat that, right? That's all the yarn shopping I did. So the 1 skein at Walmart, and then 2 at Hobby Lobby, and 5. And I spent under $20. I think that's pretty darn good. For me anyway. For me anyway. So I have a couple of finished objects that I'd also like to share with you. One moment. So this particular project I have had going for months. And sweet Erica, I have not seen her on YouTube. I think she's just been very, very busy. But she sent me the yarn to complete this. And thank you again, Erica, from Froggy Day Crochet. But I finished this wrap. This is the wrap I had been working on. And it was doing just some color work, basically. I was let's see here. I was decreasing the purple, going one way, and then decreasing the green going the other way. So it just kind of like overlapped. And it's just a different thing that I figured from, what's her name? Kristen Omdahl. And she had been doing this, so it was one of the projects that she had thought of, and I thought, I'm going to try it. So it's just a wrap. So I can wrap it around my shoulders, I can double it up and just lay it across my lap. But I just love the colors. Again, purple and green. It's showing up kind of pinky, but it's definitely purple. Okay, I'm going to just leave it on because it's nice. So, then, as you all know, I've been trying to get rid of my stash. My stash, well, I shouldn't say my stash. I should say my scrap stash. Don't say that very fast, scrap stash. And I've been trying to use up a lot of my scraps. Well, one of them was a ball of this minty green yarn. And so I made this hat. And I just used the half double crochet ribbed all the way. And I had bought a big bag of pom-poms before the holidays. And it matches perfectly, I think. So, made a hat. So there's one hat. I might have to do that for the month of February, because I already did the ones, I already gave them away for the month of January. Anyway, so this hat was a hat that I made for Mr. Happy. We were at Hobby Lobby on Monday, and he said, I told him I wanted to make him a hat, and he picked out this color. So he wanted this hat. And I really like this because you can't see the seam at all. I had to really look, and I don't know if I could even find it again. But he picked out the little tag that he wanted on it. So Mr. Happy now has a head warmer because he doesn't got no hair on his head. Y'all get your mind out of the gutter. So this is Mr. Happy's hat. Then, I got to take this off because I got to show you something else. I think I have shown this before, but this is the mandala tweed, and I made that one ball shawl, or as Joe from Joe's Web calls it, the Lance Armstrong. But it's the one ball shawl, and it's just a little, it's more like a shawlette, I think, but it's so pretty. And I only used about half of it, so the other half I made a hat. How cool is this? Watch, let me see here. Let me see if I find the back of this one. Again, I can't, oh, there it is. With a little pom-pom. But I think it turned out quite nice. I like it. So, those are the finished objects and a small yarn haul. And let's see here. I've got a couple more minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else. I did another haul, but it wasn't a haul so much as a helping somebody out. That's all I'm going to say. So I have some yarn that I purchased from another yarny person, and I want to show you some of those. I'm going to have to rearrange things, so hold on just a second. Okay, so here we go. There's a lot of different things in here, and let's see here. Let's start with this one. You know how much I am just loving this Impeccable yarn. Now, I don't know how it washes up, but look at this Mama Jamma. Whoa! White. And who can't use white? So, I've got this. It is, let's see here, 28 ounces. How many pounds is that thing? It's almost 1,800 yards. You can make a lot of stuff with that. But that's the white in the Impeccable. But there's another one. A big old purple one. And they're calling this one Lavender. And this is so soft right now. And so I can imagine that once it's washed up, it's going to be really nice. But when I saw this, and then remember my haul, this Impeccable, how wonderful does that go together? So now I have enough to make, oh, you know what would be really pretty? Maybe a mile a minute. A mile a minute. Use that as the middle stripes, and this is that might look very pretty. So that is one item. Then I got, oops, let's get the one with the tag on it here. Oop. I've got 1, 2, 3 skeins of the Caron cakes, or Caron cakes, in the colorway Berries and Cream. Oh, they're so pretty. I really do like these colors. Blues and these taupey colors. So I've got 3 of them there, and that's plenty to make, oh my goodness, several cowls. There's 383 yards in here, so in one. And it has a little bit of wool, I believe. Yep, 20% wool. So that'll be nice and warm. So I can make plenty of cowls. Or I could go ahead and make some prayer shawls. A little bit, just use up the entire cake and just make a shawl. Then got 1 skein or 1 cake of the Sugar Wheel from Hobby Lobby, and y'all know I love this one. I love the Sugar Wheels. I just love all these yarns. I mean, what is not to love about yarn, really? I mean, if it's warm and fuzzy and it makes your heart sing, keep buying. And then I got 2 of the mainstays, and this is this the one? Okay, this one's made in China, but it's just an Aran color. It's just an off-white, in between an off-white and a cream, and I got 2 skeins of that. And I love mainstays yarn. Okay, I mean, I'll have to do a favorites sometime, and I'll talk about mainstays. But then I got something I've never got before, and it's these little cute cupcakes. Aren't they cute? 2 little cupcakes. This one is sweet berries with a little pom-pom. And this one is sour grapes. And it's got some purples and blues and greens with a little purple. I just think those are adorable. Adorbs. I love them. So anyway, I got all that. That is a wonderful little haul. So y'all seen my hauls and you've seen my finished objects. I'm not even going to bother with my works in progress because honestly, other than my big blankets that I'm working on, I really don't have any more because I finished everything. I was determined to finish this morning, and I did. So thank you for joining me today. Again, my name is Petra, and you have been visiting Petra's Happy Place. And my happy place consists of all my yarn and all my reading, my books. I'm going to be talking about all kinds of stuff this month and this year, actually. So thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. I really appreciate you and in this entire crochet community, this yarn community. I don't want to say crochet because I've got lots of people in my group, whether they crochet or knit or do reborns or whatever. There's so many people that are part of this community that keep me going every day, and I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a good Lord's Day. Bye-bye.